What's up, Fresh Squad? Back again talking about fragrances today. And what we are talking about, well, you already see the title. It's one of the new releases from the house of Mont Blanc. Now, they haven't released a new fragrance for some time, and basically, they've been riding the wave of Mont Blanc Spirit all this time. A little bit of Mont Blanc Black, but mostly Spirit because that's the most recommended fragrance I've seen out of the whole line of Mont Blanc. Aside from Montblanc Explorer, I should say, yeah, that's the more popular one that I'm looking for. So their most popular one, Montblanc Explorer, Montblanc Spirit, and Montblanc Individual. But that has kind of fallen off. People don't really talk about that no more, but it's still there in the top three fragrances, I would say, based off of what I've seen. However, we're talking about the new one today, and it actually surprised me because I'm not going to say too much. This is just the intro, but let's get into talking about this and keep running up those subscriptions, keep running up those likes. This channel is growing, y'all. It's growing. All right. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what's your favorite Mont Blanc fragrance. And if you're looking forward to smelling this one after I've told you all you should know about it. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go ahead, do that right now. Right now. Okay, so Montblanc Legend Blue. This is what we're talking about today. I have not purchased the full-size bottle as yet, simply because I don't want to. And not because it's a bad fragrance, but this is what I wanted to mention earlier, is that it smells kind of similar to a fragrance that a lot of people already know about, a lot of people already love, and a lot of people already talked about. And what I'm talking about is Parfums de Marly Sedley. Yes, this actually smells quite similar to it. I wouldn't say it's a one-to-one. I would say it is more of in that line of fragrance scent profile, but then it kind of dries down into smelling kind of similar but not identical, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. So basically, if you love Parfums de Marly Sedley, there is a high chance that you will love this fragrance just because of these similarities. And I had to do a little bit of research, not much, it took me like 10-15 seconds of the fragrance notes on both fragrances just to kind of get an idea of what's going on, and my suspicion was verified. And they do have similar notes. They have quite a lot of similar notes actually, a lot being the mint, cedarwood, sandalwood that are in both of these fragrances, the ambroxan as well. So both of these fragrances are in the line of woody and aromatic fragrances. So if you love woody fragrances, if you love aromatic fragrances that have a herbal or green edge to it, you will love this fragrance. Now, let's get into the other factors of this fragrance that you have to consider if you're going to buy any fragrance. That is longevity, price, overall smell, really. Alright, so it is a designer fragrance and not a niche house fragrance, so there is going to be a big price difference. Parfums de Marly said they goes for $200+. This goes for $100 and something if you're paying full retail. It is already on discounter, so you can get this fragrance for around $50 something to $60 something. And you know, that obviously depends on the size of the bottle. I think that is a great price for it to be at, because it's not doing too much. It's not anything outrageous or hasn't been done before. It's pretty much a basic blue fragrance. You know, it's one of those fragrances that I think is going to be one of those dumb reach fragrances with the blue fragrance profile of being a woody and aromatic fragrance. This does have a little bit more of a green edge to it, but it's still a great fragrance. I would say it's not bad, it's not terrible, it's not great either, but one of those fragrances that I would put in a category of not paying full retail for. There isn't really any fragrance that I've ever put in that category ever since I discovered discounters years ago. But this is one of those fragrances that I would definitely say do not pay full price for this fragrance. Now let's get on to the longevity. The longevity does reflect the discounted prices, and with that being said, it's not going to be a monster performer. It's not going to project for days. It's not going to be a Sedley projection. Actually, before this video started, I actually sprayed both fragrances on my arm. This whole time I've been talking, I've been smelling Sedley. I haven't been smelling the Montblanc fragrance at all. Yeah, the Montblanc fragrance is going into pretty much disappearing at this moment, but I can still strongly smell Sedley on my skin. So that should be the case, yes, but I like to root for the underdog sometimes, because I have met fragrances that are very cheap that performs a lot better than the more expensive fragrances. Now, unfortunately, this is not the case, but no one will really be disappointed apart from Montblanc, because I don't think this fragrance will sell that much. I think this is one of those fragrances that will disappear into the wind like a lot of other fragrances from other designer houses like Coach fragrances and a lot of others. I'm not going to go into all of that right now. So price wise, very cheap fragrance on discounters. If you don't know what discounters to go on, you can go on sites like Joma Shop or fragrancebuy.ca. Do not buy full retail. And also, this fragrance performance wise is not the best. It's going to be one of those dumb reach fragrances anyway, so you can go ahead and go to town on the spray. I think it is a little bit more mature, so I wouldn't even recommend this for teens, but I think a teen could wear this. It's a blue fragrance, a little bit more mature of a blue fragrance, but something that could probably wear as a kid, but I don't think I would recommend that. And speaking of recommendations, would I recommend this fragrance to you? If you love Sedley and don't want to pay the price point, you can't get it on a great discount, I would say yeah, you can go ahead and probably get this. You won't be too disappointed. You can overspray, get a little bit out of the performance. However, for the scent profile wise and overall value of the fragrance, if you can't afford Sedley and you want to wait around, get it discounted, I would say go for that instead of this. Spend the money if you want that scent profile specifically. If you're not really looking for that specific scent profile and you want a nice fragrance, there are going to be tons of other options. So yay or nay, depends on what you want, but if I had to choose, gun to my head, I would not recommend this at all. So basically we're back at square one with Montblanc fragrances, and I think we're still going to be riding the wave of Montblanc Explorer until they can come up with another fragrance that, you know, we'll actually really love or be interested in. Even though that was kind of a copy of Creed Aventus, and now this is kind of a copy of Parfums de Mar de Sedley, so I'm hoping they would come out with something that is original and not shooting for something that is already established. So let's see what Montblanc would do. But for now, not really a great release, Montblanc. Sorry, but I am going to be honest. Let me know your thoughts of this fragrance if you have already smelled it. If not, go ahead, go out, give it a try, see what you think. I would not recommend this to be blind bought. Not that I usually recommend fragrances to be blind bought, but if you're gonna buy a fragrance, I wouldn't say this one, no matter how cheap it is. It's alright, it's not great, but it does smell similar to Sedley, so it's nice. Let me know down below what is your favorite Montblanc fragrance based on all the Montblanc fragrances that you have smelled before. And I will be checking those comments, I will be replying, and I'll be giving my opinion as well. Now, you know, we're at that part of the video. I'm going to tell you again to like and subscribe. Gotta subscribe, gotta like. So it helps, keeps me here. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and until next time, big up.